he looks in this picture the way someone described me yesterday. He said, "You look like you're either about to get your shit together or just die." I had written on my notes, Jennifer Lopez is crazy. Hello, Mother, and welcome to Pop Torture, the show where we cover all the celebrity news that's fit to print. I'm Dennis.
And I'm Holt.
And
this is Pop Torture. So, we might be, like, far enough into Pop Torture, episode 3, to just be, like, kind of getting to know these magazines a little bit more, and I feel like both of us are kind of starting to hate them a little bit. Mm-hmm. I almost feel bad contributing to this bullshit.
Yeah.
Even on the level that we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is like, we are clearly having fun with this stuff.
Yeah.
Almost mocking it.
Yeah, definitely mocking
it. Okay.
I hope.
But really getting into it. Like, I got a lot of posters in my room now.
Yeah. Will you at any point be discussing Pop Torture favorite Gwen Stefani?
No.
Right, me neither. And do you have a celebrity male crush of the month?
No.
Me neither.
I mean, you can turn it off now if you need to.
My cover belies the all-around paltry quality of this week's Us Weekly for our episode this month. Starting with the fact that, like, it's got fewer little... You know how, like, you think each photo, each little separate section is referring to a different article in the magazine?
Right.
There's only 3.
Yeah.
Total. There's 4 on yours. That even seems like fewer than usual.
True. Usually it's more like yours where the center image is surrounded by stories.
This is just 3 things. One of the smaller of which is Jennifer Garner, Ben Affleck thing, which to me is like the hugest news of the century. He's been screwing around with a producer from Saturday Night Live. Weird, right?
Yeah.
That's all tiny. On the cover of the magazine, it specifically says, "Shocking showdown. The day Jen confronted Ben's girlfriend." And it shows them, obviously cropped in next to each other.
Right.
I read the thing twice. And this sentence I have outlined here is the only thing that speaks about them ever having a confrontation of any kind. May I please read it to you?
Yeah.
In an attempt to save her marriage, Garner even asked Shookus to end the affair, claims another source close to the couple. But Lindsay said she'd only stop if Ben asked her to. That's it. Like, she called her, or texted her, or emailed her and something, and was like, "Please don't do this." And she was like, I won't do it if he doesn't do it. That's the shocking showdown that the cover purports. So this, just to give you an idea, this is where we're going this month. But this fucking magazine was a real disappointment. The other thing is China talks to us. My side of the story. Do you know about that?
No. Who is China?
Okay, China Black.
Wait, is it Black China?
Was married or in a long-term relationship with Rob Kardashian.
Okay.
Right? Whatever that guy's name is.
Oh, that's right. The brother.
The brother. They had a falling out recently, and he, like any gentleman, made public a bunch of illicit photos of her. I don't know if they were just her or her and him. I think they were just her. But they were like, his private shit, her private shit. He put them all over the interwebs. And then, I guess, like, immediately after that was like, yeah, because she cheated and because she's a bad person and we're breaking up or whatever. And she brought this on herself. And it was a big deal because, it's just not how you behave. Anyway, she tells her side of the story to us. We're going to talk about that in just a little bit. And then Dancing with the Stars, Mark and, is it PETA?
I don't know, but I saw a little thing on this in mine.
Yeah, it's the cover, it's the featured thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
Married in a castle in front of 300 guests. Max forgot his vows. The ring, the dress, the after party. Fuck this magazine.
My cover?
Yes.
The cover story is John and Kelly, what tore them apart. We've got this little pink strip that says violence, lies, and secret affairs. This really stood out to me. John cheated with men and women.
Well, John cheated with men and women, right?
Right.
And women, exclamation point.
Which really stood out. I mean, I'm not a huge John Travolta fan.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know much about his personal life.
Right.
But I would have thought it would say John cheated on women and men.
Right. No, for whatever reason, it's long been publicly held that John Travolta is secretly gay.
Okay. I won't really be visiting the cover story.
So is John Travolta secretly gay or what?
Yeah, for sure.
Is he also secretly straight? It sounds like.
Yep. Top right, we've got humiliated Heidi. This is Heidi Klum.
Yeah.
And her boy toy, as they call him, has been caught with another woman. And his name is Vito. And then we got Scarlett Johansson and her sexy new romance.
My magazine also features Scarlett Johansson. Not on the cover, of course.
Really?
Yeah. Which, so are you going to be addressing that?
No.
Did you read about it?
A little bit.
Colin Jost?
I know.
Weird, right?
So I did read about it.
It's kind of weird.
I know. This is an inside exclusive.
Okay.
It's an interview with Chris Lane, who's the ambassador of Hydroxi-cut.
Okay.
Which is like
the
a
ambassador? He's the U.S. ambassador to Hydroxi-cut?
Yes, actually, I think that's exactly how they refer to him in the article.
Okay.
I'm really excited to show you guys this article because it is not much bigger than the snippet right here.
Awesome.
Which is so cool that it's featured on the cover.
Yes.
This is one of the title stories. This, Chris Lane. It's in the very back of the magazine, like right next to the crosswords. And it's a half a page.
Yep.
Weight loss secret. Chris Lane uses Hydroxi-cut gummies on tour, which the brand says contains added B vitamins and a scientifically researched key weight loss ingredient.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh,
it's an ad. And it's featured
ad.
on the cover.
It is an
Shame
ad.
on you, Star Magazine.
Yeah.
You're already full of ads. You're already charging my poor boy Holt $6. You're going to put something on the cover that turns out to be an ad? Which is why the thing you just read sounds so weird.
Yeah.
Because it's literally a fucking ad.
You're right. But also...
Hot picks. Stars get pampered.
Okay.
Ashley Greene got rid of some tension in Beverly Hills July 1st. Do you know who Ashley Greene is?
No idea.
Me neither. Don't care. Look at the lady who is hooking her up.
God.
First of all, what good does it do you to wear a mask like that?
Right. You got to cover the nose up, too.
Secondly, what's going on in her eyes? She looks sad AF.
Yeah.
And maybe worried, like...
A little scared.
This magazine sucks.
Well, maybe my first pick here will bring it back to where it needs to be. But probably not. There's a distinct reason why I chose this, and it's the very end of what I'm about to read to you.
Okay, great.
So if it seems like this is going nowhere, you're probably right. Okay, so this is a little thing called Rising Stars and Falling Stars. So we have Rising Stars. Shania Twain. The singer-star has her own exhibit at the Country Music Hall of Fame. Rising star Russell Westbrook, the Oklahoma City Thunder guard, was named NBA MVP. Now we got the falling stars.
Got it.
Charlie Sheen, an ex, is suing him for allegedly lying about being HIV positive. Which maybe sheds light
he's
on...
lying that he is or that he isn't?
An ex is suing him for allegedly lying about being HIV positive.
I don't understand what that means.
Is confusing. Falling star Jason Hoppy, Bethany Frankel's ex, is facing 2 new stalking charges. So, I don't know a whole lot about the celebrity scene, but who the fuck is Jason Hoppy?
I don't know.
It kind of sounds like he's Bethany Frankel's ex.
It does sound like that. Why is he going to jail or something?
He's facing 2 new stalking charges.
Stalking charges?
Yeah.
2?
2 of them.
New?
2? New?
That means he's had at least... That means he's the proud owner of at least 1 previous stalking charge.
Yeah. And
Weird.
how do you have time to stalk 2 different people?
Also, what's serial stalking like?
I don't know.
Yeah, falling star indeed.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, in keeping with the overall lousy quality of my magazine, I'm just going to show you that this hot pick, which is just, and it's a July 4th themed hot picks.
Oh, cool. Great.
Neil Patrick Harris, behold the Pegasus of light beers. Neil Patrick Harris quipped of sipping Heineken Light in East Hampton, New York. There's a lot about this I'm loving. First of all, look at the thing he's on, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at the flotation device.
Do you see what his feet are on?
Let me see.
I mean, that's got to be a Millennium Falcon, right?
Okay, thank you, Holt. There's an inflatable Millennium Falcon with a case of Heineken Light on it.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing about this picture I don't love. He's ripped to shreds and drinking. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
My hero right there.
Yeah.
There and done. He is straddling the neck of a Pegasus flotation device with his feet on a Millennium Falcon that is full of more beer for him to drink.
Yeah. You're right.
I don't know. Honestly, that's about as good as it's going to get out of this magazine.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a high bar to set.
This magazine sucks.
So this is Katy Perry.
Mm-hmm.
And she's dressed up crazy. That didn't really surprise me. It's kind of her thing.
Mm-hmm.
But she seems to be heading in a much different direction lately.
Yeah.
This is coming from a pretty big Katy Perry fan. I like Katy Perry a lot. But like lately I'm not sure if I'm as on board. The music I'm hearing is not what it was. She just seems to have this whole new like persona.
Part of the big drama of all this is that she's said that like the Katy Perry we know and love was like a made up thing that she now rejects and decries, and like this is the real her, and that everything she's done before now. Have you heard all this?
Kind of, yeah. Like she's sort of ashamed of what that was. That's a bummer.
It's a huge bummer.
That is a bummer. I was afraid of that was like a real thing.
Yeah.
Well, Katie, this is what you want?
This magazine sucks.
So this is a section in my Star magazine called Let It Go.
Ooh.
And it is almost comically rough. This is like the subtitle
of the
or
whole
whatever.
thing.
These famous dudes lost the Battle of the Bulge, but don't seem to mind flaunting their flabby forms. Now that takes guts.
Let me fucking see if any of these dudes are flabby. I mean, that's a bad picture of Vin Diesel.
Right.
None of these dudes are flabby.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It gets better. For example, Usher looking super ripped back in the old days, and him not as ripped. Like,
yeah, looking
not fat.
Looking pretty handsome still.
Right.
Yeah.
And it says, Usher, this R&B heartthrob made women melt with his hot bod as much as his sexy songs. Well, he's still got his voice, even if his physique is a little harder to love. This is Vin Diesel. Plenty of stars gain and lose weight for their roles, so we can only assume that once chiseled tough guy has a new franchise, the Flab and the Furious, in the works.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What would they say about us?
I know. God forbid they got their hands on a picture of me without my shirt on.
Right.
But it still makes me laugh because it's just so like over the top harsh. Taylor Lautner. At the tender age of 16, this Twilight star first aroused howls of desire.
Yuck.
9 years later, it's more like screams of, keep your shirt on.
Jesus fucking
That was a good one. Gerard Butler. The Scottish-born action star clearly did his crunches back in the day. Now, if he's not careful, he might just tip the scales at 300. Eric Johnson. We're all aware that Eric's wife, Jessica Simpson, has struggled with her own weight. Looks like it's contagious. This is Leonardo DiCaprio, and the little blurb says, is he becoming Titanic?
wow.
Matt Damon. The star got so ripped for the little scene Elysium, even his head had muscles. His upcoming flick is called Downsizing. May we suggest he take the title to heart?
Way to fat shame, star.
Yeah, here we are.
This magazine sucks. Hot picks. What a trip. Jet-setting stars explore the globe. A selfie-snapping Hugh Jackman explored Italy July 5th. Question. Is this one of those pictures that guys sometimes take
Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed.
to
right?
get a picture of a girl's back and ass?
Yeah, I think so. That was the first thing that was what I thought you were going to ask, number one. Yeah.
I really don't have anything to add to that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really either, but it seems there's no...
Here we are.
Here we are. Here we are.
Like, here we are. And that's a thing that's just happened.
Yeah. I mean, she's, like, centered in the photo.
Yeah.
I think you got it right. This one you got right.
This magazine sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for normal or not. Actually, can you give me a minute? All right. It's time for normal.
Okay, sorry. So then how...
It's that time again. It's time for normal or not.
Stoked.
Driven to distraction. So sophisticated. Baby Driver stars Jamie Foxx and Ansel Elgort. Chilled out, English style, before This Morning in London.
That's not normal.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is normal.
Oh. No, it's not. No, it's definitely not. God, okay.
Good. I feel like getting the first one wrong is really going to throw you off your game.
I got it right.
Lover's Lunch. Selma Blair tucked into some pasta at Fred Siegel with boyfriend Ron Carlson in West Hollywood.
Not normal.
Dennis is 0 for 2 today.
Tucked in?
I know, tucked in is what was going to throw it off.
Fuck this game.
Normal or not. Email thread. Way too popular to put down her phone, Eva Longoria stayed connected while getting her brows done in Beverly Hills.
That's not normal. God damn it. God damn
That is so normal.
Yeah, that's the most normal. Silly me.
Yeah. And finally,
Son of a bitch.
normal or not. Food Network's... Oh, shit. Dirty Jobs. Food Network's Duff Goldman gets his just desserts from a young fan during a Despicable Me 3 Bounty Paper Towels event in L.A.
Not normal.
Ding, 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 ding!
That is not. They finally got it right.
Yeah.
That is not normal. That was brutal.
That's
Those are
been
brutal showing.
This month's normal or not.
Actually, Holt, it hasn't. I have a single normal or not normal entry for you.
Really?
I do.
Whoa.
Yep,
The tides have turned.
they have indeed. All right. Normal or not normal? No, it's just one.
Okay.
Normal or not? Jamie's ready to play. Jamie Foxx was in the lineup for the MLB All-Star Legends and Celebrity Softball game at Marlins Park in Miami. Is this normal or not normal?
Normal.
You be the judge.
Ooh. Maybe not normal. Is he falling?
I don't know. This magazine sucks.
Is it time for horoscopes?
Hell yeah.
Pisces. 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 Life moves into the fast lane. Time to get down to business. Nothing is more important than your health. Hit the gym and commit to a routine. Love becomes more of a priority, but try to avoid any family interference.
Just in general. Wrong again, Pisces. This magazine sucks. As you may remember, my cover featured China Black, the lover, former lover of Rob Kardashian. It's a 2-page spread about her.
Wait, is it Black China?
As we talked about it before. So as it covered on the cover, so as I already mentioned on the cover, there's a 2-page spread in here about Blac Chyna, the former lover of Rob Kardashian, who had all the bad stuff happen to her. Now, once again, we already talked about the day that Jen confronted Ben's girlfriend, which was basically a one-sentence email. On this article here, the subtitle of the article is, "Amid an intense personal battle with ex Rob Kardashian, the reality star opens up to us about her kids and diving back into dating." There's only 2 things that it says they talk about. Her kids and diving back into dating. So, I'm going to read you the one question they ask her about dating, and I'm going to ask you to read the answer.
Okay.
Us asks, what about dating?
I don't date.
This has been Diving into Dating with Blac Chyna and Us Magazine. This magazine sucks.
This one's called Mean Girls and Guys. And it's about, like, mean things that celebrities do.
Okay.
Ben Stiller. There's no funny business with this comedy star. You've never met anyone who takes himself more seriously, a Hollywood Insider tells Star. A friend of mine made the mistake of trying to joke around with Ben on the set of The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and he literally said, "You should rethink your life," and walked away. He's super friendly and nice, if you're a celebrity.
Yeah.
Shares a showbiz source. That's a good one.
I'd go for a source of showbiz pizza.
Seriously, I go for a
Endless
source. I get all up in that source.
This magazine sucks. The other thing that let me down this week, VIP scene. Oh. There's only one good one. Jaden Smith using a bottle of water as if it were a phone at the Umami Burger reopening at the Grove in Los Angeles.
Was that the good one?
Yeah.
Nice. It was pretty good.
So what did we learn today?
I learned that John Travolta's secretly gay and secretly straight. What'd you learn, Dennis?
I learned that sometimes Gwen Stefani just like lays low. And there isn't, she just lays low.
Yeah. I feel like there was definitely something missing from this episode, and it was her presence.
Yeah.
I'm hoping in a month from now, Star and Us Weekly throws us a goddamn bone and puts some Gwen Stefani in here.
That's all for today's episode of Pop Torture. I hope that you found it to be enjoyable, entertaining, a little bit of light, fluffy delight in your otherwise terrible life. I'm Dennis.
I'm Holt.
We'll see you next time. I wonder what the repeated phrase... I wonder what the title of this month's episode is going to be. Fuck this Us magazine.